Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Division One UAE Rugby here down at Al Habtoor Polo Grounds, home of Dubai Sharks, the hosts of today's match, and they're taking on Dubai Tigers, the visitors. So just as a little delay between the match as the women's sevens is taking place here also, and the men's match is going to fit in between, so just got to see the end of the Doha v Quins match taking place. So buckle on in, we're in for a big one, another one. The uniforms are clean at this moment, but it's only going to take a matter of moments. And just like that, we are underway. Tigers to receive, they're taking the ball first up. And they're going to settle this one in early. And a bit of a nonchalant, unfortunately, that first play, a player already going down. All the warmth in the world, and simple things like that can happen. So it's a big one, wherever you're joining us from around the world, whether in the clubhouse here at Al Habtoor, jumping between the women's matches, or here to support the men's rugby, or if you are around Dubai, the UAE, let us know where you're from, let us know who you're supporting, let us know which way this one is going to go, which way you are hoping this one is going to go. I've got to say, there was some great rugby matches yesterday, kicked us off for the weekend, and now we're continuing that trend. Of course, we have a 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock matches. Tigers coming off a loss last week to the Tuskers. They'll be looking to bounce back from that one. Sharks, not sure to be honest who they played last week, but always looking to put into performance. The Ones team going down to Exiles, who were well drilled yesterday. Deserved win to the Exiles in the West Asia Premiership. So Sharks looking to get a win on the board here for the club. First scrum, starting this one off early. The feed, big shove by the Tigers, so putting pressure on, and enough pressure as well, enough to turn it, and it forced the error, the knock on. So Sharks with a huge opportunity to begin with, just inside the 22, unable to capitalise. Tigers stamping into their authority early, saying you're going to have to earn it. So let's see now. So a big scrum from, a big push I should say, from the Tigers. The Sharks settle it in the second time around. A little more competitive, but Tigers still with the advantage here. And they're going to draw the penalty as well, so that could be a big weapon for them throughout today's contest. A few pats on the back through rubs of the lucky haircut to begin with. You can tell in the microphone there is a bit of a wind, so first priority is simply to push the ball out, and only really gaining 5 meters. The wind is blowing directly into the kicker there, so as I said, better to be safe than sorry. So let's see the first throw. Quickly, set pieces have been forwarded to us. Tigers, first run of the ball. A nice little push out. It's around the 40 metre. Looking to make a bit more progress. Nice quick ball. And good defence from the Sharks there, forcing the ball wide, just shuffled across, take it into contact, and Sharks pushing that across the line. So Sharks looking to keep the pressure on here, keep the Tigers down in this part of the field. No easy exits. Bit of a call this one off the top. A couple of juggles, like, eventually fully in the way of the Sharks. But the referee giving this one to the Tigers for a knock-on again. So a few knock-ons early to start this one off. So close-up surveillance there on the sidelines. And it's the Tigers getting the ball out. Opportunity to have a little run. Good crash ball to begin that one. It's wide to begin with. So literally just going laterally across the park here. And losing it out of contact and straight into the hands of the opposition. And it's going to be another knock-on. So that's probably out 4 in the first 5 minutes. Going for one a knock-on every minute, so there could be a lot of scrums in this fixture. So prepare for a lot of tired forwards. Maybe some early substitutions there as well. It's the top of the hill. Forward packs had a lot of practice in the first early encounters, first 6 minutes. Sharks kind of having the same problem as the senior team at these early few minutes. Unfortunate, but it is only early few minutes. Some good defense. And all the play being down inside Tigers half, so something great to put confidence in the Sharks. The Tigers, on the other hand, looking to progress their way up the field and finally getting some momentum forward. Oh, nice big contact there. Try and dig this one out. A player down and back play. A little inside ball, finds a little bit of space. Oh, pick and go, looking to go straight through, but the pillars, they're onto it, not letting that one go. Well dragged in, went behind him, little pop over the top. Little roll, not held, so carry on, says the referee. Looking for opportunities right near the line. Tigers, after having all their position, but down the wrong end of the field, finally in the right part of the field. Looking to strike, meters out, 5 meters. And try time to the Tigers. So after a lot of time spent down the other end of the field, Tigers with a bit of possession, able to find their way out of Tiger territory into Shark territory, quickly down to the try line. Let's take a quick look at that one on the replay. As you can see here, oh, it's got the wrong camera angle, so that's no good. We'll have to cut that one out and get back to the other side. Technology, eh? It's a shame. Nice try, well built. Good momentum that the Tigers took into the Sharks half, and then able to really capitalise by just keeping that momentum, having bodies behind the ball, having some supporting offloads there. This kick going up, up, up and through the post. So that's the extra 2 for the Tigers, taking an early lead here in this Division One fixture. It is the Tigers leading the Sharks 7 points to 0. UAE Rugby. Not too sure. Sorry about that, guys. Everything seemed to just shut down for some reason. So hopefully we're back on now. Just double checking inside. Yeah, we're back on. Not sure what happened in that one. So we are back up and running, and it's Sharks with the ball in hand. Leading this one is the Tigers 7 points to 0. Just gonna try and show you a little bit what's going on. That's odd, not sure what happened there. Anyway, back underway. So about 10 minutes into it, we have to reset the scoreboard. Do. You know, they say it happens to the best of us. So Sharks down the right end of the field again, but they'll need to take advantage. We've been down here. They've been down here for most of the time, to be fair. It's Tigers with the possession. Nice offload, but it's gone on the way into the hands of the Sharks. Coming back towards support. High tackle advantage there. He's gone for the kick. Looking for something. He's got the advantage. And they're going to come back for the original penalty for a high tackle. So interesting here. As you can see, they're going to probably push into the corner. I cannot imagine they're going to go for points by any means. And they've done exactly that. Still 7 points to 0. Tigers leading the Sharks here. Been a bit of a funny start to the game. You can see about 10-15 minutes into it. We kicked off officially around 3:04. So Sharks, a nice take off the top, and they're set well for a maul. And look to drive this one. Opportunity there. Spreading this one, looking to spread this one wide. Looking for support. And he's still got it. Gets the ground. Nice bit of work there. Oh, skipping over the top, going backwards, so play on. The old ring around the rosy being played in that one. And fed off again, so a little kick through, so a little bit different, but too deep, easily cleaned up at the back there. Tigers are going to have to work their way back up the park. Sharks with a great load of possession here. You've got to think this is an awesome opportunity for the lads to score. They're going to put the pressure on. Tigers defense, just as I speak, the Tigers turn it over. So a little relief. Oh, charge down. Where's it gone? And it's going to go dead. So Great pressure on the kicker there. Sharks know exactly where they need to be. It's going to be a goal line dropout, so great pressure from the Sharks. Great passage of play from the Sharks. Great composure from the players, able to hold on to the pill for a long period there. And then when they did unfortunately turn it over, they were able to put their pressure on the kick. So really good signs there for the Sharks. They've just got to play in the right part of the park, put their pressure on, and the opportunities will come, as we can see. So just another injury break. It's been a couple of injuries. It's a warm day outside. Good to see so many people out and about supporting rugby. Some great matches going on the women's side. Look to get this one back underway shortly here. It's been dominantly possession's been with the Sharks, and they've even had the territory as well. There was just one really good passage of play from the Tigers with a bit of momentum up the park, got into the Sharks half, and first opportunity they were able to score. So the only statistic that really matters when it comes to rugby is the scoreboard, and the other ones that lead so far 7 points to 0. Sharks, for me, as long as there's no panic, just got to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing the right parts. They've got the ball in hand. They've shown they've got some long passage of play in them. And so as long as they keep that coming forward, really positive signs there for the Sharks. So it is now here, the Tigers though with the possession. He's going to go a little bit wider. Stepping off his right, bringing it forward into contact. Tigers looking to set themselves and then sending this one, well, it's up in the air, it's into the wind, so it's going to be a hard one. It does fall down. It is a Tiger that gets on top of it. And a little fumble there, so probably the right idea when you look at the game. You look at the wind conditions here. It is windy. It is going to be hard to judge where that's coming down. The sun is coming from right to left as you look at the screen. And the wind itself, it's a bit up and down. It's consistent from the same direction. So it's running from probably 5 o'clock through to 11 o'clock, thinking about looking at the screen. So the feed in, big shove by the Tigers, but nicely picked up off the back. Found a few extra meters, bring the Sharks back to halfway. Pod is set. Running into a couple of big shoulders there, but able to set again and dishing the ball off. So nice bit of work. Oh, hold the ball in two hands. Show. Nearly got through. Offloads it to one of the big forwards. Nice composure. We've seen this from the Sharks the entire game. So we're about 20 minutes in, halfway through the first half. No points to show for it for yet, but sticks to the systems. Oh, went for a kick through, and just probably the third aimless kick. Didn't really need to take that option. Decided to. Falling off the first tackle there, but coming through with a bit of redemption. Now the Tigers look to go to works. So in the right parts for sure, but 100% from my perspective, literally had a little chip through, far too deep, didn't need to be done. That was earlier on for the Sharks when they're in an attacking position. We saw kind of an aimless kick kind of over the top, just went far too deep. And then that one there, again, another chip through with well, there wasn't even chases, so Sharks looking really good with ball in hand. They're getting the go forward. It may not be a lot of go forward, but it's definitely a good go forward. So just got to have a little more patience for me with the Sharks. Keep a hold of that pill and just know what you're doing. Trust the system, trust the system, trust the system. So this one's set, nice quick feed, good defensive hold by the Sharks. This one looking to spread it wide, finds man on the outside. Nice control, runner coming through, slips off the tackle. Still going forward, and the penalty won by the Sharks. Head high was the call. Sharks looking to go quick, but not behind the mark, so they'll have to come back and do that one again. It's not a good view from behind the post, is it? So Sharks looking to attack this corner here. We wanted it a little bit deeper than that, but opportunity, huge opportunity here for the Sharks. You got to say, with all the possession in the territory, they deserve the points if they can get it. So first of all, delivery, nice delivery. Well caught. Tigers trying to hold them up, unable to sort of start with, but a bit of momentum forward. Look to unleash, dummies, takes it back. And it could be a try that's on the other side anyway, close to the line, only meters off. He's going to have a go at it. It's 4-on-1, 3-on-1 I should say. And looks like he's calling held up. So just going to untangle the mess that's on the ground. Give the verdict, or the explanation, and then the verdict. Oh, it's a yellow card, so it looks like penalty try. Yes, I do believe that is going to be the call. Penalty try to the Sharks. Illegal stop there. So way to strike back, way to get points. That's what they needed from the Sharks. They've earned it. They've got the rewards, and it's going to bring it back to even here. They just need to readjust the tripod. So great work, well-deserved 7-pointer there from the Sharks. It draws that up here at our Habtoor, 7-7. So this one kicked up nice and high, well taken. Not too sure there, looking for the options, decides to kick long. It's going to go over the heads, and it's going to be out on the full, so just a little bit too much. It's come back up to 22, so after a good passage of play there from the Sharks, they find themselves back up defending their line. You talk about this all the time. When you've scored, you've got to put in a good nudge after the score to either get that ball back or play down the other end of the field, have a good exit. Sharks looking uncertain there, weren't too sure who was going to do what. Went for a big kick and that one just going across the chalk. The Tigers now unable to throw the ball straight. So relieving penalty there for the Sharks. So the whole not straight here from the line out and having to go into a scrum was like, oh yeah, yoys. Just like maybe like to see that change a little bit personally myself. It's not straight, maybe just give it to the other team. This one going down.
Tripod. This leg, no, it keeps on going up and down. So right now when I was filming, it suddenly went like this.
It's loose. It's loose. So, not straight, coming in on the angle. So it's going to be a short arm for the Sharks. And that's why, you know, it's about 60 seconds later since we had that line out, so I'd like to see something a little bit faster. So now Sharks able to push this one downfield. They got the wind behind their backs, so it's a big one. Try to keep it in. It's a nice nudge downfield. So Sharks with the throw off early and falls into Tigers' hands at the back. Some nice metres there gained. Pushing his way upfield. Able to find some extra meterage. And you're going to look from here, you're going to see nice offload. Looks like Tigers are going to let the pods go to work. Oh, big bump. Ashwin put his weight behind that one. Oh, and then slipping through, finding a bit of space. So Tigers finding some easy meters when they've got the ball in hand. So that one looked a little bit forward from my eyes. The referee not picking that or deciding otherwise, but it's fallen back into the Sharks, so a bit of karma there potentially. Now the Sharks looking to make their way back down Town. That was quite interesting. You see there, you saw a little Superman coming over the ruck. Trying to hold on to possession. A nice nudge, so Tigers consistent throughout this first half. Just when they got possession, like to keep it tight. Run into a little bit of space, get a bit of forward momentum, doing that well. Oh, nice little steal there though from the Sharks. Tigers are going to come through. unable to get their hands on it, unable to get their mitts on that ball. So Sharks, they'll look to be able to clear this one, exit coming, and find some good meters. Back and forth there, just missed that one. This one coming down, nice take under the conditions into the sun. I'm going to push through, so both teams liking to put the ball to foot, and nice decision I think just to settle it down a bit. Tigers starting to get a little bit of momentum and starting to pin the Sharks down their end of the field, so decision time. Kick is the call, looking for a height down on the halfway. They're liking this far side, the Tigers. They seem to gravitate towards that each time they've been down this way. Finding some patches there as well, so good reason to stick to it. We're seeing Tigers now all in hand. Oh, a nice little step, and off the right first and off the left second. So Tigers back up the field, and their playmaker is down. Oh, been allowed to run laterally to look for some space. Nice flick behind the back. So heading in towards the 22, about 10 metres out. Player well up in the air there, and passes this one off. Opportunity, short ball, no support, so it just bounces around, and the Sharks just say thank you very much. So good defence there. They did what needed to be done, and there's an opportunity here. If they can look for it, they can find it. Oh, and there's a little bit of space, running back in. Good tackle, nice and strong there from the Tigers, but still got possession. Still wants it on the outside. Got the outside in. And look to feed that one off. It's some nice work there from the Sharks. It's the best passage to play, getting that forward momentum from their side. Tigers choosing going out the far side. The Sharks choosing to come down this near side. So just another injury play here while we wait. So we're probably about final 5 minutes here for this Division One encounter. It is locked up, 7 apiece. Lucky sevens, just need one more 7. And Sharks with the throw. Set piece for the Sharks, working nicely all afternoon. Solid. I'm seeing here Sharks doing what they've been doing. Again, running those structures, keeping it simple. See the pod come in. Big long runway there. The long runway has also spilled the ball, so it's going to be a Tigers shift. Shaping to kick, and does so. Over the chase back. That's a good kick into the wind. But Sharks, they've got players there, so he's got options. He chooses to go by himself. Finds a couple of the support. This one dished out, looking for space. He could find it, and he does. He's got it outside, inside. Trying to step left and right, had the options, got the support. So a few little tip balls there, some good runners. So Sharks on attack here. Look left, look right. Looking to pop around the other side. He does so well. Oh, that was in the right. He's going to do a great one there. Shift around the back there on the outside. So after all the possession, the gates finally open. Pass inside, pass outside. Sharks support. The support was really good there from across the team, and it resulted in a 7-pointer down here on this near side. I tell you what, both teams like their side of the field. And it seems to be the left side for both teams. Of course, the left side being the far side for the Tigers, and then the near side being the left side for the Sharks. And just felt great. Great meters down this near touch side. Always had support around the ball. Had runners around the ball the whole time. So beautiful work there from the Sharks, and were able to keep that ball alive, forcing the Tigers to have to hurry, scurry, and the results, extra 5. And potentially the extra 2 here as well. Oh, beautiful kick. Look at that, light straight down the middle. So it's going to be a full complement. 7 points here for the Sharks, and they're going to lead the visitors 14 points to 7 in Division One. So back on the way, so I started talking an intercept, and just like that, what was looking to be a nice bit of play there from the Sharks, looking to move down this near side. A simple intercept and a runaway and under the post, and Tigers striking back straight after the score from the Sharks, bringing it back to 14 points apiece just before half-time. I should say, sorry, it's a 5-pointer, but from being in front, I did presume that the extras will be scored. Nothing's guaranteed. So fortune there for the Tigers. Nice little read, good speed, good feet. Sharks, we just need to brush that one off. Not worry about it. It's actually one of those things that can happen. And when you look at the greater picture, you see that Sharks really, when they've got the ball in hand, can do some really good things with it. And that will bring us to halftime. So it will be 14 points all to finish off here at Al Habtoor. It is tied deadlocked between the Dubai Sharks and Dubai Tigers at Al Habtoor. We'll be back to the second half, 40 minutes more rugby after this. Welcome back into UAE Rugby Division One. It is Dubai Sharks hosting Dubai Tigers here, and it's deadlocked at 14 points apiece. 40 minutes of rugby to sort out who will take this one. Will it be one of those rare draws taking place here at the grounds? We'll find out. 40 minutes to go. Which way do you think it's falling? Does it fall the way of the Finns, or does it fall the way of the Raw? So Tigers choosing to go deep to begin with. This one falling out the back of the hand. It's a nice little settled one here. And Sharks looking to return the favour, push this one back up. And it's going to go out on the field, so it's going to be Tigers going to be given the first opportunity here in the second half. But they brought it back to evens. It was a Tigers score. They opened up the scoring here in this match. Nice passage to play, nice build from deep in their own half. The second one, a penalty try to the Sharks after some great work. Deserved of the points. Sharks striking again to take the lead for the first time in the match, and then just on half time, Tigers got an intercept and a runaway of some really good passage of play by the Sharks. So it's got the kickoff coming to this is going to be Sharks having to build their way back up the field. It looks like they're trying to do that with the boot. The wind is still the same, blowing from right to left, bottom to top. So it's going to be a hard for the Sharks kickers. Probably going to see a lot of ball on that far side, simply because of the wind. So an up off the top, nice and well collected. Feeding of the ball. Well, that one a bit of a stray, but it pops up either way. Your basketball pass is the next give. A dummy around the back, so Tigers now looking to work this left-hand side. Trying to work around that pole, and it's going to be opportunity. Oi, camera's a bit wonky, apologies for that. And on the far side, it's the Tigers still with control. Some good lead, some good work, good hands. Running that one. Stepping back in, looking for around the back. A little chip through. This one might pop up. Plowing is the call. I thought it might have been a bum, but it's not. It's going to be a Tigers try after all that. So it's just long patches of play, kept the ball in hand, and Tigers able to find the points that they were searching for through that one. So they will be the first to score here in the second half. I'm not so sure really what to make of that one. I just kind of moving along. The support was there. And that's literally was about it. A couple of fortunate moments there with the ball bobbled, little stab through, kick through there, picked up. Real urgency on the to get onto the ball from the Sharks on that one, and then it just kind of opened up all of a sudden. And that last pick up there, little step off the left, ran back towards the post, and he found some glory for that one there. So Tigers taking the lead, 19 points to 14. Directly with the wind, and it comes back around, and it's a nice strike. So 21 points to 14. This is going to be a back and forth. You can feel it. There's a well-worked try in the end. Right, so here we go again, Sharks. Nice high ball, contesting it. This one on the back of the shoulders of both the players. Falls down That's Asher there, waving to the camera. That's a bit of a crack up. I don't know, when players have time to stop and have a wave at the camera. You got to wonder where their mind's at sometimes. So, nice even scrum here after the first half. It was Tigers dominating that one. Sharks stepping up. Back into the middle. And this one a big push and just landing inside the field of play. So, across the field. And the Shark there, of course, he wants to question it. You know, I'd be doing exactly the same thing. Just in case, you never know, you might be able to sway the official's mind, but nice confident call there. So big shout out to the referee, UAE refs. I do need to get a player sheet or a referee sheet. I'm terrible with names. So I do apologise. Lads are doing such an awesome job. Nicely skipped over there. So Tigers getting some momentum forward. Look at the inside runner, finds it. And this one drops out of the hand, so a bit of a knock on there. It's going to be another scrum. So we've got a few scrums here in this match. It's been dominance from the Tigers early on, but Sharks coming back into this one, showing they've got the muscle too and holding their own. Haven't lost the feed, so good sign. Been a really good battle, especially here in this opening exchanges in the second half.
Eyes up, all right, who are you marking? Who are you marking? Up.
Big shot that time by the Tigers, but Sharks able to hold on to the pill, and then they've gone for the clearance, kicked it away. Good call to go onto the far side. Support finally coming there from the Tigers, but he spilled it, and the Sharks are going to have an opportunity to attack here. They're going to get the ball, so there's a couple of knock-ons, looked like, from up top. So it's a good defence. Like I said, I can see this one going back and forth. If I had to put money on it, I would definitely be saying Sharks will be the next to score. It's just a feel you get when it's going one way or the other. When this opportunity pops up, both teams seem to be willing to take hold of it. So short arm to the Sharks, they're going to quickly tap and go. For a quick ball, had to have a little second look, make sure he knew where it was. But find some nice meters here from just quick pick. Yeah, good steal there from the Tigers, quickly over the ball. One wanting to go fast, the other's asking him to slow down. Got some really nice patches there from the Sharks. And that's why I think for the next one to score, it's going to be the guys in blue. So holding on to the call, Sharks going to have to get their ball back. Tigers, they're going to look for that far side. Wind it directly behind the back. And he's going for some meters. He's got some big meters on that one, so a great kick. Take it inside the 22. Another opportunity there for the Tigers to strike and just to prove me wrong. Tigers up and in, and they're going to look on the back line. Players in motion. So somebody losing a shoe in the process. Centre of the park. Tigers, they want to move it to the right. Ball too slow. It's going to be picked up through the middle. Tigers staying composed, only a few meters out. Need some big defense. Good hold there. I'm going to pick that one up. Sharks getting under the ball, getting between them. This one spread wide, looked out wide. It's going to be a 2-on-1, and it's going to be a nice, easy score, just like I said, to prove me wrong. And it's going to be the Tigers, after some good composed play, extend the score out to 26 points to 14 here in this fixture. So that's probably one of those challenging kicks he's had all day, but again, the wind is going directly behind the ball. So he gets this one straight. Just need to give a little bit of nudge, and really, it's looking good. Some really nice kicking, and this is the extras added, so 28 points to 14. Tigers leading the Sharks here at Al Habtoor. Had to work around that pole. So 15 minutes in, and then the Tigers quickly extend the lead. They double the points. So Sharks will need to be the next ones to score. It's not about a guess anymore. They'll need to put the points on the board to stay in touch. Kicks forward, this one high in the sky, and it's going to go out on the full. So back they go. Just one nice crash ball coming through. Sharks looking to try and draw some pill back, try and get some extra points, but it's the good work from the Tigers defence. No. Looked a bit nasty. A couple of players on the ground. I think the last 10 minutes or so it's been some really good work there from the Tigers, earning those extra 14 points, deserved to push ahead. You can see the back line really starting to open up too, and the Tigers had width. They've been able to really find some space, get players in motion. Sort of a couple of times, the last couple of attacking plays from the Tigers. It was multiple options beside supporting the ball carrier. That's been the difference in those couple of tries there for the Tigers. So it could be one of those moments, those last 5 minutes, where the Tigers start to roar over the top here of the Sharks. Doha and Hurricanes playing playing behind us here. We've got the cheer squad going on. So good defence there from the Tigers. And the Sharks will have to work again if they want to keep in this one. So we're about 25 minutes in. I think we're a little bit ahead on our clock here. So this is where they're going to see the separation. Which team takes hold of the moments better. We did see earlier teams liking this left-hand side, favouring it. Nice nudge downfield, but it's just sort of straight down the throat of a Sharks player. So trying to bring it back, but a good chase from the Tigers. And some good defence and good work there. It's going to be a penalty in the way of the Tigers. See a little bit more now, push and shove. You see the pressure going on to the Sharks as the Tigers start to pull away in this one. Gotta love that with rugby. quick shoves, a few verbals, maybe a couple of thank yous, and then afterwards, good old handshake. So yellow card given. Might be the second. It's going to be a red card. I can only imagine that was its fourth. So not sure exactly what happened there, but definitely turns just in a moment where you look like the Tigers were going to start to run away with this, come over the top. Potentially 2 yellow cards given at the same time. Yeah, I'm not sure what exactly went on there. Didn't look like anything, but both captains filling them in. Anyway, so Tigers, they'll have to defend now with 14 for the remainder of the match. Just over 20 minutes to go here. It's the Tigers leading the Sharks 28 points to 14. So Sharks with the throw. That one completely, that's probably one of the most unstraight throws I've seen in a while. So that one's gonna fall the way of the Tigers. When you have an opportunity, you gotta take it. And that one, it just simply popped up into the wind, and then the wind blew it. Literally nearly at a right angle. So the Sharks making a substitution, a front rower for a winger. So Tigers with the feed. Nice. Big meters there, quick meters made by the Tigers, a nice fast recycled ball. In fact, just with a couple of plays, the Tigers able to find a lot of ground. Quickly making their way to halfway. A little dab over the top, and some great strategy play there. Some nice carries by the lads, and then pop down into that far corner. Because again, the wind is running from 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So went with the wind, a nice nudge, and the Tigers find themselves just outside the 22. It's one of the things you've got to do when you've got the wind behind your back. You've got to take advantage of it. Felt like the Sharks in the first half unable to do that. This one not straight again. Oh, it's called a knock on though. Knock on the Tigers. Might be the angle of which I'm looking at it through the screen, but an opportunity there gone straight, but Tigers aren't going to worry. 28 points to 14. A good healthy lead with about 20 minutes to go now. Sharks looking to make their way up the field inside their 22. They're going to look to carry. Not rolling away is the call, so that'll aid the Sharks to try and get themselves back into this one. 14-point deficit. They'll need 2 scores just to draw it up. So back to halfway we go. I like to see in this last 20 minutes of some good running rugby. Both teams been able to show that when they got the ball in hand, they're able to find some space. That one popped up off the top. Sharks with it and look to send it wide. Unable to really get any momentum forward, and Tigers getting in there and forcing the turnover. And a nice call there from the Tigers. Make it an extra score. Just keep adding on a little bit of pressure. The wind behind the backs and the way the kicking has been today. Right in front. Directly in front, in fact. So just hit it true and a little nudge. The wind should carry this one through. See, for me, that's been one of the differences of today's match. It's just the little moments and the extra bit of intent from the Tigers, especially in defence. Made it a little bit harder for the Sharks to try and penetrate. And that's given them opportunities, and when the opportunities come, conversion rate for the Tigers has been nice and high, so making every moment count. This one struck well, struck very, very well. Fortunately, the post was in the way, but that's gone through the post between the middle, nice and high, plenty to spare. Probably could have kicked that one from the 55, even 60 metres out. So a nice strong lead here now for the Tigers headed into the final 17. 31 points to 14, dominating the fixture now in the second half from the Tigers. Sharks will have to find their way back. 31 Tigers, 14 Sharks. This one coming down and just a little knock on there, so Sharks had a sniff, unable to get it in there. And you have to remind ourselves that Tigers, 14 players on the field. Red card earlier. Sharks so far unable to take advantage of the extra player. And Tigers doing a really good job, especially in this since the red card, keeping the ball in hand and then nudging the ball into the corner, playing in the right parts of the field. And as you saw there, they got inside the half, directly in front of the post. There wasn't really any hesitation, it was straight for the post. That one straight down the middle. Apologies for that one, not sure what. Just the system decided to shut down. We'll reboot and get back on. So, no score change, and we're pretty much in the same part of the field, just on the other side. Sharks with possession. Said no change in the score. Scores remain 31 points to 14 in favour of the in favour of the Tigers. Sorry, apologies. The Tigers having the 14 men on the field after that red card. So the Sharks with the advantage, but unable to get any go forward here in these last few moments. Some good defense from the Tigers, holding up just like that. And you've seen the Tigers employ this slight rush defense, coming forward to meet the player, making it hard, and they're doing it as an entire team. So that one's getting a little bit messy for the Sharks. So they're going to go back to the other side. So some really good work there from the Tigers. 14 men on the field. And Sharks just don't seem to have any answers to be able to get through the defense. So Sharks looking to find some extra points to get themselves back into the match. So there's a long way back. There's probably only under 10 minutes to go. So Tigers trying to come through, disrupt it, doing a good job. Again, just great defense from the Tigers. That one a bit high. But pushing forward, making it really hard for the Sharks. And you can see when they come forward, it's not just one, it's not a broken line, it's 3-4 players. Sharks, we end up going backwards there. It's a quick tap, have to. Just inside the 22. So they're going to make a game of it. Sharks have got to score here. As we've seen, the Tigers now with a play in the background. So 13. Effectively, just for a moment. Sharks looking to spread it wide, unable to go through the middle. A little step. Again, Sharks unable to find a way through. Tigers asking for that one, not getting it. So this is in the first half from the Sharks. Holding on to the ball, a lot of good composure, but the defense here now from the Tigers just nearly impenetrable. A couple of penalties. So under advantage there for the Sharks. A high work rate, but staunch defense. So far proving to be too hard to break down for the Sharks.
Stay there.
Sharks though with an opportunity 5 metres out. Oh, the Sharks, they do score on this one, this visit. Hard to stop that close out. But it does bring the Sharks back within striking range. It's taken them a while to break down the 14-man defense of the Tigers. So this one, gotta say, I probably do think it's probably a little bit too far or a little bit too late for the Sharks, but they're going to try and push us through, get those extra points, see if they can make a comeback. So this one has gone astray. That's not going to help the cause for the Sharks. So the scores is the Tigers leading the Sharks here, 31 points to 19 here at our Habtoor with about 5 minutes, maybe less to play. Tigers, Wheeler is choosing to take this one. They're going to try and contest it. They want possession, they want to hold on to it, and they could get it right here. Oh, unfortunately, the bounce of the ball beating everybody. But this will play into the hands of the Tigers. And every second that ticks over, there will be music to their ears. So Sharks looking to make a comeback here in the dying stages. They've got a line out, about 30 metres out from the Tigers line. And that one not straight again, so another opportunity left there for the Sharks. It definitely has not helped the Sharks' cause today. Just coach killers, they call them, absolute coach killers. And that's been a real big difference you've seen, is that when there's opportunities for the Tigers have taken their opportunities every time they're down the park, right into the park. They are putting pressure on, they're threatening.
Coin. I'm trying to use my nails.
Straight in, straight out of the tunnel. So Tigers again, music to Tigers fans' ears, looking to close the one out with 14 on the field. I have to say, I didn't really notice the difference between the 14 and the 15. The defense has been just as strong. The attack has been just as potent for the full 80, whether it's been 15 or 14 on the field. So some great work there from the Tigers. And as I say that, there's a penalty to the Sharks. Give an opportunity. So maybe a little sniff here for the Sharks. Apologies, that score is incorrect on there. It is 19 plays 31. So I'm not sure why that's showing up like that. Gonna have to do a bit of a reset, a restore, factory reset on the equipment after this. Picking up the ball up, Tigers taking the pill and kicking it out into touch. A deserved win there for the Tigers, 31 points to 19. It was one of those tales, the first half, both teams trying to sort each other out. Tigers first to score, Sharks coming back with a couple of scores in the middle there. Tigers with a runaway just before half time. And in the second half, it's been, you have to say, a dominant display. All the small moments belonging to the Tigers. When the moments mattered, the boys were standing up there, they had support around the ball, and they started to stretch away, started to come home over the top, even went down to 14. So you can see the boys really got beside each other, started to work real hard, even probably harder when it went down to 14, as you need to. Sharks had the opportunities, had some possession, unable to really convert throughout the second half. They'll go back to the drawing board and look at where they could just improve, and it will be around those small areas, you know, looking to how they can change it up if things aren't working. But absolute deserved victory there for the Tigers today. So congratulations to them. Great win, solidifying their spot within the top 4, I believe, for Division One, and a good bounce back after last week, so the boys will be happy about that one for sure. Big shout out to the referees, doing what they can. The growth of referees over the last few seasons is always something to be admired, especially in the last 2 or 3 years. Never an easy job. There's always going to be opinions both sides of a call, any call. But without referees, you can't have a match. So big ups to the referees. So as the boys walk through the tunnels, thank you guys for joining in from wherever you are. I hope you're having a fun and active weekend here throughout the UAE or wherever you are in the world. UAE Rugby continues throughout the weekend. A couple more matches coming on. The women's matches are still streaming up on Rugby Club Consortium. So support the women's sevens matches. But from myself, take it easy and we'll see you next time.